Joining us right now, the godfather of MLS, Mr. Shake and Bake, Mr. Scarborough himself, Dwayne De Rosario. D-Ro, welcome to the show, man.
Always a pleasure, guys. Always a pleasure. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, any sleep yet, D-Ro? I don't know. I hope you haven't because, well, you look great, but I hope you had a good time last night because my bet is you did.
I got to lean back a little so you don't see these bags under my eyes, but definitely not. I haven't got 1 inch of sleep yet. But you know what? I'm enjoying every moment of this feeling right now.
Hey, you look good, man. You look like you could still be playing. What was it like for you, though, to see them play that game, to punch their ticket to the World Cup in your hometown?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to describe that feeling and the emotion that I was feeling. And I'm pretty sure Craig could say the same thing. You know, it's blood, sweat, tears, sacrifice, commitment, honor, pride. You know, it's the thing that, you know, every time when I first laced up my football boots is you want to play in the World Cup, the world's biggest sporting event. And that's the World Cup. And now we're witnessing this generation live our dreams and to be alive to see it and to prove to the world that we don't have to host it to qualify to a World Cup, that we can do it genuinely based off of hard work, talent, is an amazing feeling.
You know, for generations, Dwayne, we look back and, you know, there was moments, of course, but in reality, it was hard selling our national program. Women and men at one time, it was just nobody really wanted to play a part in that and support us. We were always playing really away from home, at home. And then you see that yesterday with, it's 99%. I didn't see a Jamaican flag, actually, and that's rare. I mean, they're having a tough time, and we would see it if they were doing better, of course, but we've never seen that before. Never seen it. And then that to me just was the difference maker and something that I just thought to myself, you know, I think soccer's changed forever here.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you 100%. That win changed the landscape of soccer in Canada. And as you know, as we know, you know, playing at home in Canada, that was very frustrating for us, you know, having a home game and feeling like you're away. You know, when the Jamaican anthem is going on, Jamaica, whoo, everyone, whoo, Jamaica, everyone knows that you're just waiting for it, like, oh my gosh. And then, you know, so to have that strong Canadian presence and more so that strong Canadian pride was amazing. And it started before the game, you know, where the bus pulled up and the players are walking through the tunnel and the smoke's going on, the fans are cheering the players on. How could you not, you know, rise up for that feeling, that welcome.
Mm-hmm. You got that spotlight behind you, my man, because you always had it as a player.
I know it's getting stronger and stronger as the sun's coming out.
Oh, that's it. It's moving. Well, things are shifting out there in the atmospheres. Things are shifting in the soccer world. I want to ask you, man, about two guys that you know very well, having played with, what it was like for you to watch Jonathan Osorio celebrate that moment, and Atiba Hutchinson, a guy who you played with, and he was in his prime when you finished playing. He's still in his prime and a big part of this team right now.
Yeah, I mean, first, you know, for Oso, it's you know, here's a kid that's kind of a journeyman. You know, went to South America as a youngster, came back to Toronto to his local team, to his local hometown team. Fan favorite here in Toronto, and to win in front of his fans at his home stadium. What a rewarding feeling, right? And then, of course, Atiba. I can't speak enough about Atiba. His contributions to the growth of this game, his contribution to the national team, storied career. You know, at his age, to see him still doing what he's doing is impressive, and it's amazing.
You know, Dwayne, for years you were in Major League Soccer when we didn't have a team in Canada. You were somewhat accessible to the Canadian public, and it was amazing. And I saw that having that was exceptional itself. And now we got the 3 Canadian teams. You're lucky enough to come back and play in your hometown, which was obviously a special moment for you. But Major League Soccer is going to play a major part in our development for our players, and we've seen that many of these guys have touched MLS somewhere along the line in their development. And I think that's a major part. Don Garber, the commissioner of Major League Soccer, was at the game yesterday. he wants Canada to actually qualify. He said he did. So he shows up to the game and supports with Victor Montagliani. So, you know, Major League Soccer has come an awful long way. And what are your feelings about the future for that league? It just seems to get better and better.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it does start in 2007 with an idea and with a concept, with a organization that I wouldn't say knew a whole lot about football and its impact that it had, especially at the grassroots level here in Ontario. Of course, growing up and playing at all levels here in Ontario, my father having a huge impact coaching and refereeing, we knew what that was like. We felt it playing in that environment. We knew that there was a big landscape and the game was getting a lot of attention, a lot of traction, but it was to prove it to the media, the non-believers. And I think in 2007, when they announced Toronto FC, or maybe even 2006 when they announced the team, and tickets sold out in such a short period of time, heads start to turn a little bit and say, hey, what's going on? So a lot of narratives are changing. And soccer in this country, or football in this country, is the real deal. And I'm glad that people are starting to recognize that, and I'm glad it's come to the forefront.
Dwayne, let's get one more in here. You speak a lot about how proud you are to be a Caribbean Canadian. We've spoken on this show today, Craig and I, about this is a real immigrant story, you know, this team right now. There's a lot of people, myself included, their connection to the World Cup has been to cheer for the nation of their parents. You know, I fly that Portuguese flag. How excited are you to see a lot more Canadian flags on cars during this Winter World Cup as everyone cheers on this national team in this country?
Yeah, it's amazing. And I encourage all Italians to jump on board right now, you know, especially with the current situation. And, you know, it's just like, again, as Craig mentioned, you know, just watching the anthem and seeing all the red and white in the stadium, you know, it's a new time for football in this country. It's a revamped football culture. You know, we need to get these guys in the commercial. We need to get these guys more visual at the soccer stores, because we have real heroes here, and we have to highlight them even more, especially on their road to World Cup Qatar 2022.
Dwayne, you're a legend, my man. The spotlight literally never stopped following you, bro. Thank you very much for doing this.
Thank you, man. I let my soul glow.
You're brilliant. You're brilliant, Dero. Thanks very much, buddy. I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Always, Dax. Living legend right there, right in front of me as well. Thank you.